First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll go play action with Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Down. Set, cut.
Throwing is Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's Love. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide blue. 6. Mega. Black Ultra. Set.
They'll throw here on third and short. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Let's go.
To throw is Love. That's out wide to try the tight end screen. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
On second down, Love. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. They face second down and 7. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Yeah! There we go! Right check! 26!
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Here we go! I think... At 47! Hey, kill! 47! We're going to 54. Why is? We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why? 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Dowdle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Third and a yard.
We're going to 54. Why is?
It's the quarterback with a sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why is?
They'll try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Shot, 17. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Hey, kill.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. Prescott. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Green jack. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll run again. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Set.
Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Down. Shovel 38. 52 blast.
Here's Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set, hut. Slide, 97.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. He is in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Lining, 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Lining, here we go, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
Going to 54, Lions. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, Lions. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Set, ready. Black shot. Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On play action, Love. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. The man in motion is Watson. They'll go for it. Love. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Here's a run going left, and a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
Come on, set.
The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw it on first down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. Whoa. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
we're going to 53.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now, Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Let's take. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott now. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
We're going to 54. Why? We're going to 54. Why? We're going to 53.
Back to throw is Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Strikers, 3-3. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
43 rail.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and
Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Love to throw. That's complete. It's Lloyd. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here we go, set. Spike 60. Set, cut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
10 cycles. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Set. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Down. Shot, 17. Hut.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! 47. 26.
Dak to throw. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Here we go. 186. Here we go. Kill. Good. Switch today.
Here's Prescott. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is hot. What a throw. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Cooks going in motion. Now Prescott. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game is tied. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, ready.
To throw is Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third and short.
They'll throw here on third and short. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Field, black. Smash, red. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Come on, set.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all three timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Ready.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Here is 1st and goal.
Ready. Set.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Red. Cycle. Drill green. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 26. Here we go, 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. That's down the field for Lamb. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had...
You better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends.